So is this okay? So that's I don't think anyone can see it though because it should be privated. Yeah. Haha. Public. Ah. So it should publish it. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Oh, hey, okay, so it is on. All right. That's cool. Oh, okay. So that did fix it. I don't know if anyone can see this or not. Hi. I felt like doing a stream. How many people are in? I can't. I see two people in the comments, but it says only one's watching. So nobody could show up. I don't know. Just like I just felt like doing a stream today. So here we are. This is where we ended up. Can you guys? Is everything working? Can you hear me? Is I I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think just chill out here. I want to know. It only says one watching, and I want to know if that's accurate or not. Actually, can I see it if I refresh my page? Oh, okay. So my stream health is now good. Oh, but it says it doesn't show anything here. That's interesting. Oh, three watching. Whoa. Oh, turn up my mic. Okay, I can hear you great. Okay, which is it though? Is my mic low? Because I can turn my mic up. Oh, you know what? My mic probably is pretty low. Okay. How is that? Is that better? I can turn it up more if needed, but um, I for now I did turn it up though. So, uh, better? Is it? Should it still go up higher? Uh, sounds good to me. Okay. So okay. I'll turn it up a little bit more. Let's see. It's like right in the middle. So no, it's fine. Oh, okay. Never mind. I won't change anything. Okay. Uh oh, we're up to 12 people watching supposedly. That's pretty cool. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know. I don't have anything planned. I just started like streaming because I felt like it. So, um, eh, I don't know. Wait. Okay, so I do have a special thing that I've been working on for the past like month or so. It's probably been longer than that, but it's gonna complete my plan of rolling out new stuff. So then do a fan meetup. I don't know if I'm big enough for that yet, but possibly in the future. And this thing that I'm talking about kind of ties into that. But I'll show you it maybe. I don't know. It's unlisted, but it's a thing that's existent, and I'm ready to publish it. How's my day been? It's been good. How has your day been? I just I don't know. I felt like doing a stream today, so yeah. Uh, I don't know. I probably should have come up with stuff to do because I feel like this is gonna get like boring. Show us, please. Okay. Um, I, it'll definitely come later. It'll come later. We'll see. We'll see. Zach, what did you draw? Fan meetup at 200K. We'll see. We'll see. Uh, let me see. Where's the link to this? I'm gonna share it in the Discord. Aha, here it is. Here we go. Okay, so I also didn't do any notice for this stream, so I don't expect very many people to show up. Okay. Excited for the Ladybug game coming soon? Yes, I am excited. That looks pretty cool. And then, have I seen any spoilers for Camp Law? No, I haven't. Well, I mean, I've seen like the synopsis for it, but as far as that, I haven't seen anything else other than the synopsis. How did I feel watching the Miraculous Season 3 finale? Here's the thing. I didn't think that it was like it's very controversial because as far as the stuff that we learn and stuff, it was cool and I enjoyed it. But I feel like the way they executed it was a little flawed. It just didn't. I just didn't feel engaged in the episode for some reason, and it's weird because I can't exactly put my hand on it or my tongue finger on it. That's what it is. But I did enjoy it, and I like that we finally see some progression throughout the plot. The Peacock Miraculous is now fixed. That's good. And then just other stuff that happened, like Marinette's now the Miracle Box holder, or the new guardian of the Miracle Box. So obviously there's big stuff that happened with the plot, and that's awesome to see. But the way that I felt it was executed just wasn't super great. But they have more. There's 2 more seasons, so it's not like that's all and we're all doomed or whatever. It's not that bad of a thing. It just felt like another episode, so it didn't feel like a finale. And I think we all had high expectations for the finale, so that's part of the reason why we were all a little disappointed because it felt like an average episode. Okay, let me scroll back up a little bit. Quick question at this point: Lucanette or Adrianette? Adrianette. Wait, Adrianette. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so here's the thing. I like Lucanette because Luca's such a nice guy. So for an intermission ship, I don't mind it, and I think, yeah, okay, that's pretty cool. But since we know it's an intermission ship and it's not gonna last for like the end of the show, I'm still Adrianette. Like that's still my OTP. But as far as intermission ships go, that's definitely good. Kagami, I don't know how I feel about her and Adrian simply because a lot because she ditched Marinette in the end. Like she wasn't even like being nice about it. She was just super blunt like I will throw away Marinette's friendship if I have to, and that just like hurt. That's not something that you want to do. So that made me dislike Kagami a little bit. And that might have been what the show was doing because a lot of people like Lucanette. So I don't know. There's probably some science behind it, and we'll learn that. But yeah, okay. Hey, where's TVC? She needs to be on here. She's probably sleeping right now because I think it's pretty late for her. Okay. Okay, let me scroll back down here. Are you excited more for Felix or Camp Bala? That's interesting. I think Camp Bala because that has something that everyone's really excited for, and we've all been wanting for a while. Felix will be interesting because it is Adrian's cousin, right? That was in the synopsis. So I am excited for it. I'm excited for both, but I think more so for Campbell because we know sort of what's going to happen, and that excites me. Like, because Felix, they could go multiple different ways. Like, we get to see a new character, that's pretty cool. But other than that, it could just be a normal episode. But with Campbell, that's going to be interesting. Okay. I speak a little Russian, so I can understand it. That's good. Oh, scroll down a little bit. Do you know if we're going to see the Miraculous movie in English or French only? Actually, I don't know. I would assume that they would make it in English, but I actually don't know. So I'm sure we'll learn that in the future. Can you rank your favorite episodes for season 3? Well, I'll give you my top 3. How about that? I liked Ladybug so far as my favorite one. Oblivio, I really liked Oblivio too. So maybe like my number 1 episode of all time actually is Ladybug. I enjoyed Oblivio, and Kwame Buster was also good. And then I'm sure there was others that I can't remember, but those are like the big 3 that I can like call back on and be like, yeah, those were good. I talked too much on single questions. Do you think that Adrigami feels wrong? Yes, especially since Adrian isn't like fully into it. I feel like he's doing it because he feels pressured to. So I don't think it's gonna end up working out very much. Season 4 predictions. Ooh, yeah. Season 4. Season 4. What's gonna happen in season 4? I don't know. I talked about this in the video, but does fixing the Peacock Miraculous undo the damage that was done to the wearer of it? Because if it does, that could mean a lot of things. If not, then it doesn't really mean much. So, and especially with Natalie. So we better see a bunch of stuff with Natalie and the Peacock Miraculous in season 4. Otherwise, I'm going to be super disappointed because it's just going to be like a repeat of season 3. Like, we were all expecting to see Myra a lot in season 3, and we didn't really see her that much. So season 4 better feature her a lot. Otherwise, we're just going to be disappointed. So, uh, let's just hope that we see a lot of Myra. And that should increase the plot and stuff, because then we'll have to see more heroes and then things just like more power-ups, hopefully. So I hope that they just do more, especially involving other characters, because right now just seeing Ladybug and Cat Noir, it's getting old. We've had 2 full seasons of basically just that, and then season 3 was better at it, and there was I'd say a little less than half, maybe like 45% of the episodes featured new characters, and that was good. Well, I don't know, it's probably around 50%. But we want to see, there should be a whole season where basically the villains are too powerful for just Ladybug and Cat Noir. And especially with the finale, basically it was Ladybug and Cat Noir facing everyone, and I don't, it just didn't, something about the finale was off to me. But I don't know. I still haven't figured it out fully, and I've been thinking about it, like, what is it exactly? Like, I need to pinpoint exactly why I don't like the finale, and then I can actually talk about it. But it's a combination of things, and it just didn't sit right with me for some reason, and I'm still trying to figure it out. So I'll let you know if I figure it out. Max and Alex were sitting together like they were a thing. I don't know if that's true, as far as like if Max and Alex are a couple, because we don't even know if Luca and Marinette are a couple yet, because they could still be like thinking about it, or at least Marinette thinking about it. So I don't know, possibly, but I wouldn't necessarily count on it yet because we don't have it confirmed yet. This is so peaceful, no spam in chat. Yeah, that's good. There's like 78 people watching supposedly. Oh, it scrolled me down automatically again. Oh boy, there's a lot to go through. Oh boy, scroll up. Where was I? Okay, here was I. Love Nino. Oh, this was probably so long ago. I've been talking too much for how little questions, or how many questions are. If Marinette already knows Felix, I don't. How would Marinette know Felix though? I don't know. Maybe, but I don't think she would. I like Luca because he would do anything for Marinette. But Kagami doesn't deserve Adrian. I feel the same way. Luca is such a great guy, and he deserves the best stuff. But Kagami doesn't deserve Adrian because she just threw away Marinette's friendship, and that just didn't sit with me right. Hi. Well, I'm not telling you where I live. I wonder if we'll get to see future Miraculous Soldiers. I think that we will. If not, then it's going to be teased, and there could possibly be like a future something or another, because I don't think that they would tease the future in season 3 if they weren't going to talk about it again, because then they're just bringing this whole complicated thing in just for one episode, and that doesn't make too much sense. So I believe that in season 4 and 5 we will be seeing more of the future. So I don't know, like probably more future Alex, I would assume. I don't know. It's too early really to tell for season 4, but probably for season 5. Oh boy, I have a lot. Do you think that Hawkmoth doesn't know Carapace's identity? Well, it depends on how smart he is, because technically he didn't see Carapace transform, but I don't know. Like, he could probably use his deduction skills, because there were only 2 people that didn't transform, Carapace and Luca. And, oh wait, no, Luca did eventually. Am I forgetting things? I don't know. I haven't watched it in a couple days. No. Oh, it was Kagami and Carapace. And he could assume one's a female, one's a male. He could easily tell, but then again, it's miraculous, so I don't know. Maybe he's just not very smart, and he's like, I don't know who this person is because I didn't see him transform. I don't know. What's your favorite miraculous villain? Hmm, that's a hard one. Maybe Hawkmoth. I don't know. Like, Hawkmoth is a good main villain, but I'm assuming you mean a Kumatized villain. So I think Lila. Like, she makes the best villain, I think. Um, just because she's good at it. She's a natural born evil person. So I think she's good for that. We have I missed a video where you talk about the dates of Campbell and Felix? Yes, I did make a video talking about Campbell and Felix dates. Can't remember. I can pull it up if you want me to. It's I have to go through my screenshots. Let me look it up real quick. Season 3 Miraculous Ladybug, because it tells you on the Wikia. Okay, international releases. Okay, so Campbell is going to be aired November 17th, and Felix is November 23rd. So next month, as long as we don't... And also, Disney UK said that they were going to air new episodes next month. So we could be seeing it in English as well. But for right now, it's Tele-Quebec, which is French. So we don't have anything other than French. And November 17th and November 23rd, those are the two episodes. Also, Campbell, I think, is supposed to come... Oh, no, never mind. That's right. That's good order. Okay. What happened to Sabrina? I don't know. Also, what happened to Lila? You would think that Lila's been such an important character in season 3, and for Hawkmoth just to like forget her in the finale, that just kind of seemed weird to me. Maybe that was another thing that was off about it to me. But just what happened to Lila? I don't know. Big mysteries with Hawkmoth here. Also, I saw a comment of someone saying, why didn't Hawkmoth keep some of the Miraculouses, because then he would have multiple Miraculous. And I totally agreed with that. If Hawkmoth was being smart, he would take a couple of the Miraculouses with him so that he would have some in the future, so that he wouldn't just have the moth or the butterfly. Is it the butterfly or moth? I don't know. The butterfly miraculous and the peacock miraculous, to where he would have multiple, like maybe the ram miraculous or the snake miraculous, etc., so that he would just be able to use them against the hero. Like, that's something that you would think you would do. He had all the miraculouses in his hand. I don't know. If it was me, I would probably take a step back and evaluate what you could do. And especially then, he had the translated book too. If I were Hawkmoth, I would have retreated and then come up with an even better plan, to where, because we don't know how much he knows about all of the miraculous, but now that he has the translated Guardian book, he can learn all about them. And then, like, it just seems silly, because if I was him, I would know that this probably wouldn't work. So I would take a step back and then think about it and come up with the ultimate master plan, and then attack one final time. Just the way he did it was kind of weird, and maybe that's another reason why it sat wrong with me, because it just wasn't being very smart. I don't know. Prediction for the future of Miraculous. We talked about that, but I don't know. I hope eventually we see Lila take over Hawkmoth. Like, that'd be pretty cool. Adrian as a Seni monster. I've seen some theories like that. I just don't think... I don't... I'd have to, like, relook into it, but I remember not thinking that it was... It just wasn't my favorite theory overall, and I don't think that's probable for an option, because that would completely remove the ability for him to be in relationships, because eventually wouldn't he just fade away if something happened? So I think that it just is less probable. Okay, let's see. Am I catching up at all? I don't know. Do you think there's any chance of Marinette and Adrian dating in season 4? Season 4 might be a little bit early, especially since we're in the intermission ships phase. So I think season 5 is when we're going to start to see them break up. And then at the end of season 5 / the movie, we'll start to see stuff. Oh, a super chat. Love your videos, but what do you think will happen in season 4? Season 4, I think. Well, let's think about here. As far as relationships go, I think that we will see Lucanet and Adragami. Those are the two things that I think we'll probably see, unless if Marinette decides that Luca's just not, she's just not ready or something as far as that's related. And then for season 4, as far as the plot related stuff, I think we're going to see more heroes because Ladybug's going to have complete control over the heroes that she gives out. She could carry a couple extra miraculous with her. Could be a little bit risky, but I think that's well. I hope that we see more miraculous holders, which I think we will, and then more powers because we hardly saw the powers at all this season, and then Myra and Hawkmoth. It's my guess would be that they would utilize Myra a lot more than they did in this season, because if they didn't, then they have to do something else, or otherwise the fans are just gonna get bored. So we'll just have to see. Those are my 3 main predictions. Other than that, we don't really know what's gonna happen. Even with this season, a lot of the recent episodes have caught me off guard because I didn't think that the show would do things that they did because of how slow paced it had been before. So honestly, season 4 could completely catch us by surprise and bring out some super huge stuff that we're not even ready for. So it's really too soon because we don't know too much about season 4. One thing that we do know though is that there will be a new Queen Bee. That's the one like big thing that we know about season 4 is that there will be a new Queen Bee. So that's what we know. So yeah, thanks Sock Plays for the super chat. It's greatly appreciated. Okay, scrolling back down. You said that some of the heroes may not be heroes anymore because of what happened. I think that there's gonna be something. It just doesn't seem right to me to have them not be heroes anymore. So I think that there's gonna be some catch to it or something. So don't worry about that. Okay. When do you think Bunny Eggs will appear? As far as like when she first appears, probably season 4 actually. I think that season 4 is when we will see Alex getting the Bunny Miraculous, like in total, like the start of it. So that would be my guess. Is that how Miracle Queen went? Bad. I hope next season better will be a finale. Yeah, season 4's finale I hope is going to be better. Especially, the thing is we don't know anything about what's going to come in season 4 or 5. So we can't really predict. Like with this season finale, it was pretty easy to predict that, hey, Marinette would become the new Guardian. That'd be pretty cool. There were a couple things in there that we didn't predict. Like we didn't, or at least I didn't predict that the Peacock Miraculous to be fixed. I didn't predict that. But, I mean, the biggest thing was really Marinette becoming the new Miracle Box holder or Guardian. So that was like the biggest theme of the episode. So, that was pretty predictable. So I guess that's I don't know. We just don't know what to expect for season 4 because the show could really go anywhere at this point. The finale felt for me like an end of a book. So season 4 is book 2. Interesting. So like, are seasons 1 through 3 one book, and then season 4? I mean, it kind of feels like an end of a big main. I can see where you're coming from to where it feels like the end of a book, because we go from one holder of the, like, we have Master Fu here, and then he dies, and then we pass on to Ladybug, and that's like a whole new book. I can see that. Nice analogy. Okay, thank you, Taco Pool. How long ago was that sent? Oh my gosh, I'm scrolling up so far. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to skip a bunch to catch back up. I'll look at this one that was added to me. What do you think how... Okay, so how did he get them right? Well, he was on a trip to... Can't remember where it was, but he was on a trip where Master Fu lost the 2 Miraculous. So he was on a trip there, I assume just like hiking through the mountains, and then he found them, and that's how he got them, is he found them while he was on a trip. So there's that. Do you think Chloe could become the next Hawkmoth? No, I think Lila's more likely to become the next Hawkmoth. Scrolling down a bit more. Oh man, that was so far down. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna have to start. I skipped a whole bunch, so if I didn't get to your comment and you really wanted me to answer it, type it again, because I I I just was taking too long. Okay. Uh, when do you think we're getting the next season of Amphibia? Good thing. I'm glad you asked that. Uh, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I would assume probably by next year, like maybe 2020. It is 2019, 2020, maybe. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. Um, I don't know. You see, I don't know where Ladybug will keep the box. It's really funny. I had the weirdest dream. Like it was either last night or a couple nights ago, but it was something to do with the Miracle Box, to where okay, here's what it was. I remembered. So it was like the format of the old Miracle Box, like as far as how it looked, but it popped up from the little capsule that is now Ladybug's Miracle Box, and so it popped up and then it like opened out like how the old one does. I I don't know. That's just the biggest thing. The whole dream was about just miraculous, and that's the biggest thing I can remember for it. Okay, uh, Chastity Witted. I'm sorry, I probably butchered that name. Thanks for the super chat. I really love your videos. Thanks for always keeping us posted on Miraculous. I love Miraculous, and so I like making videos. And you're welcome. Thanks for so much for the super chat and your support. It means a lot to me, and I can do what I do because of you guys. So I really appreciate it. Okay, what would your dream reveal be like? That's hard because my dream reveal isn't gonna happen, but what would it be in general? Like sometimes what I want to happen and what I think is gonna happen kind of mix. So I have like a vision of how I think it's gonna happen. Because right now I'm kind of on board with Ladybug's gonna figure out Adrian's identity first. So then it's gonna come to a surprise to Ladybug, and then I don't know. It's just too far in the future for me to really like give an accurate prediction. But I feel like it's gonna be. Well, I guess this show tends to make things over dramatic, and the way that I'm thinking of it, it won't be over dramatic at all. Hmm. Oh boy. Looked at my Discord notifications. Okay, just a second. Um, I don't know. I would assume that the show would make it over dramatic and make the characters freak out. And here's what I want to happen though. I want Plag laughing in the background. That's the biggest thing I want, because that would be so funny to just have Plag laugh at Adrian and Marinette just making fun of them for just being dumb. And that's my dream reveal right there. That's my dream reveal, is having Plag making fun of them during it, because that would lighten the mood, make it less suspenseful, but it'd make it so much more funny for us. I don't know. That's what I want to happen now. Dang. Okay. Uh, uh, where am I? Okay. Do you think Adrian will turn evil? Not entirely. I don't think he'll turn evil at all. Do you think Lila will get the goat miraculous? No. I don't think Lila is going to get any miraculous other than the Hawkmoth or possibly the Peacock miraculous. Or unless if Hawkmoth gives her a miraculous that he takes from Marinette. That would be something. A prom episode would be cool. Do they have the prom in France? I don't know. Maybe. But like a dance episode would be pretty cool. Except for we kind of got that with Despair Bear. So that's kind of like a prom episode. I think the reveal won't be for a few seasons. I agree with you on that part. I mean, the miraculous powers are all insanely dangerous. Yeah, they are all dangerous. So it's actually a really good thing that Hawkmoth didn't take any of the miraculous, because I think any more and he would just be overpowered. Well, then again, he doesn't really know. If he really thought about it and really came up with a plan every single episode, then he would have won by now. But Uh, he didn't, so I, whatever. It's miraculous. The characters aren't like super smart. They don't know how to think through things very well. Except for there's like Ladybug, Hawkmoth thought through that thing super well. So that's why I like Ladybug so much, is because it was so smart. It was such a smart episode, and everything in there, like, it got you thinking, and it was like, oh my gosh, oh, everything's piecing together. And that's why I liked it so much, because I like these shows that make me think a little bit, and maybe that's just why I like Ladybug so much. I don't know. Okay. Uh oh. Okay. Uh we have a Discord if you want. Um Let me expand this here. I'll post the Discord link in the chat. If you are interested in joining, you can go join there. There you go. Oh, what is this? Okay. Uh, how much do you need season 4 because of Miracle Queen ending? Because I'm dying. Here's what I need. I need to see Capella and Felix. Those are the main things that I need to see before season 4, because would they reference stuff? I don't know. You would think that they would reference stuff from those episodes. But then again, Miraculous doesn't really reference anything, really. Except for the recap episodes in season. Why were there 3 recap episodes in season 3? Stormy Weather 2, Gamer 2.0, and then the Puppeteer. Actually, Puppeteer 2 wasn't a recap episode. Sorry, 2 recap episodes. And people argue with me being like, Gamer 2.0 wasn't a recap episode. It was. Let me explain why. There were characters. It basically went through most of the villains that appeared in the past couple seasons and showed off what their powers were. That is a recap. It's a very subtle recap, and it might not seem like a recap, but it is. It's using the past. It's showing off what happened in the past in the present. And Stormy Weather 2, don't even get me started on that one. That one was so annoying because we were all expecting, especially since it was the first 2.0 one, we were all expecting to see Mayura because we were assuming that Stormy Weather would become amakatized. It would be super awesome. But then it just turned out to be a complete recap episode where they started like reusing clips. Now that really got me annoyed. So that's why it's my least favorite episode, because I had expected a lot and didn't get a lot. So that's when my expectations for the show started to go down, because I was like, man, that can't happen to me again anymore, because I'm just going to get mad. Is season 4 coming out fall 2020? Here's the thing. Jeremy Zag posted something about season 4 and 5 originally coming in fall of 2020. Depending on how far they are in production, at least as far as how season 3 was, it aired very early on after we finished season 2. So it was, I want to say that it was like late December, but I feel like it was early January. But it aired at the very beginning of this year. So if they keep the same schedule, then they would air the first episode of season 4 roughly, I don't know, like January or February of next year, and then have it end by the end of that year. So it just all depends on how far they are in production. So I don't know. There's a possibility that they are like farther behind than they were with this season, and so that pushes it back. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I'll update you guys on all the news that we hear about Miraculous in the future. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh boy, I got so far behind. What was it that I don't know. Okay. So, ZK Unique. Do you think that Plague could find out that Hawkmoth is Adrian's, I'm gonna assume, father? I was just thinking about that there are 3 Kwamis under the same roof, and at some point you would think Plague would find out. That's a fair point. It really depends on how smart the characters are, because Plague's the type of character, especially Plague, to where he would see Nuru and they would hold a conversation, but then he would like fall asleep and then wake up the next morning and think it was a dream. He's that type of character. So I think it's less likely. I think it's more, well, actually we don't see Nuru's never out unless if Hawkmoth like kind of initiates him to be out. I don't know. I don't think that it would happen simply because they're never in like a circumstance. Plague would have to be searching around the house for something like that to happen. Which, by the way, why hasn't Plague done anything? Like, why hasn't Plague like flown through all throughout the house? Because it wouldn't be that hard. He can fly through walls. Just fly down, and like he would see the whole layer that's under there. But I think that it's a good idea, and it makes sense that Plague would find out eventually. But since it's miraculous, I'm gonna say no, he's not gonna find out. But thanks for the super chat, greatly appreciated. Yeah. Okay. I've got to catch up again. Okay. Um. Do you think Alex will get the bunny miraculous in the Felix episode? That no. Here's why. Because she didn't show up in Miracle Queen. That's why. So we're not going to see any more miraculous holders this season because all of the ones that appeared showed up in Miracle Queen. So we definitely won't be seeing any new holders in Felix. So there's that. Let's see. Gotta catch up again. So do I think that the miraculouses that weren't used this season are going to be used in the next season? I think that there's going to be more used in the next couple seasons. I don't know if they all are, but possibly. It depends. Because if they use all the miraculous, like every single one in season 4, then what are they going to do for season 5? Like, they've got to blow our minds in season 5. Even having Marinette put on all the miraculous in season 3, that really surprised me because where is there to go from there? Like, using all the miraculous is like the highest point you can go pretty much. Now, obviously, she didn't use all of them. She just put them on, but it's still the same concept. But what that tells me is that they're going to start using more miraculous in the future, especially season 4. So season 4, I expect to see a lot more miraculous. How will Marinette react to Felix? Well, I don't think she's going to fall in love with him because then I think Miracle Queen would be a little bit different. Well, then again, it depends. It really depends. This season's been more plot oriented. So maybe. I don't think it's going to be anything too big. I don't think it's going to because if it was anything big, then we would have heard about it in Miracle Queen. And Miracle Queen had no reference. The finale in general had no reference to Felix or Campbell. So that's how you know the episodes aren't going to be anything like too plot deterring. So that's I don't know. That's just how I know that the episodes, they're going to be good, I think, but they're not going to be like super big, like Master Fu dies in an episode because then you would hear about it in the finale. So that's how I know things. Okay, scrolling back down. Favorite Kwame? Plague. Plague's fun. I like Plague. When is season 3 coming out on Disney Channel? They've gotten the episodes. There was a promo that they aired that showed at least a couple of the episodes. So season 3 will be coming to Disney Channel in the US. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. Relatively soon, I would assume, because they've gotten the episodes. So they at least have the episodes and are ready to air them. So I don't know any specific date, but they are ready. They have them. Hawkmoth. Oh, it's Hawkmoth. I see you in the comments all the time. Thanks for the super chat. Do you think Chloe will work with Hawkmoth more? I think that it's a possibility, especially in the sense Hawkmoth's like basically recruited Lila. I think that Chloe is also going to be a contestant, but she's not going to get any miraculous anymore because we know that there's going to be a new Queen Bee. So yeah, I think that Chloe will be an asset. How weird would that be? Like, I don't know. I thought, what if Hawkmoth had assigned Lila to do something and then assigned Chloe to do something else, but then somehow their ends meet, and then they're like, wait a minute, why are you working with them? And then they become like best evil friends or something. That'd be interesting, I think. What miraculous do you think Mark and Nathaniel will get? For me to determine something like that, I would need a list of the miraculous because I don't know them all off the top of my head. I'm sorry. And then Mark and Nathaniel. I think Mark would get one that's more reserved. I don't know. First, I'd want to see some other characters. I don't know. I'd really need a list so that I could like cross off. But their miraculous should be interesting. Oh, okay, okay. What up? What up? Not that toxic. Nice to see you. Um, the creator should have made Hawkmoth. Oops. Scroll back up. And Chloe, keep it free miraculous. That's exactly. I was just talking about that earlier. Somebody had commented something like that, and it just doesn't make sense how Hawkmoth just didn't take any of the miraculous, because he could have been super overpowered if he had just taken a couple. So that didn't make much sense, and that's something that annoyed me a little bit about the episode. What do you think Marinette's big mistake is? What do you mean by big mistake? Am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm what? I can't. Okay, elaborate as what you mean by big mistake. Like, where did we hear that? Did we hear that from Twitter, or from an episode, or from like Thomas Ustruck or something? I'll keep an eye out for your comment, because I'm interested in that. Felix is this any monster. That'd actually be pretty interesting if Felix was this any monster, but I don't think he will be. But that would be interesting. Okay, hey, we have 200 people watching. That's pretty cool. No one likes Kagami. The show definitely is putting a bad light on her now, especially with what she said in Miracle Queen. Or no, it wasn't Miracle Queen. It was the first one, Heart Hunter, which is weird because they changed the name from Love Eater to Heart Hunter. So it's got everyone confused, but the official episode name is Heart Hunter, but it originally was Love Eater. So that's that explained. Capitol's coming out soon. Yeah, in like a month. No, it's exactly a month except for plus 1 day, because today is the 18th, so it comes out on the 17th in November. So that's as far as we're aware right now. There might be some news, and if there is news, I'll update you. But if as far as we know, it's a month away. Do you think Emily will be revived in season 4? If they do, what are they going to do in season 5? And is Hawkmoth still going to be Hawkmoth? Because if they do in season 4, then I think that they would jump like in the future for season 5, but I'm not sure. So probably not. That's what I'm going to say right now. You think that Marinette is finally showing her weak side, as Ladybug will change things for her character development in season 4. Marinette in the finale was a little bit unstable because she was dealing with things as far as Adrian and Kagami getting together. So that's why she was opening up to Cat Noir a little bit more. Will that continue? Possibly. But if she does get together with Luca, then I don't think it will. We'll have to see. They might become like better friends, because now Cat Noir's not trying to get with Ladybug, so it'll be less awkward. But I don't think that Ladybug's going to start opening up to Cat Noir more, as far as the way you're thinking, I think. Who do you think will be the new Queen Bee? It's going to be a new character entirely, I think. I think that's what I remember. And I can't remember if it was... No. It wasn't said that it was Chloe's sibling. But there was something... When we learned about that, there was like some secret sibling. Oh, man, my S's. So it could be someone's secret sibling, possibly, or it's just an entirely new character. I don't think it's going to be a character that we know yet, or maybe it is. I don't know. We'll just have to see. It's really too early. The show, it's mysterious, but it's not, because some episodes we know exactly what's going to happen, and then others we don't have a clue of what's going to happen. So, and really we don't know anything about season 4 pretty much. So we don't. It could be either one. Okay. So many large comments. Do you think we'll get to see the other miraculouses from the other boxes that we saw in the background of Feast? If I was Hawkmoth, I would take an army over there, snatch the miraculous, and then use them. That's what I would do if I was Hawkmoth. But since Hawkmoth is Hawkmoth, probably not. That's going to be my answer. Okay. I like Luca. Yes, I like Luca too. Luca's a good character. Why didn't Chloe venom Ladybug in the finale? Good point. I don't know. Chloe's like a one-track mind. She only thinks about one thing, and she doesn't think about it logically. She's just like, I need to do this. So that's why. It's Chloe. Okay. Oh, take your time. We can't read all the comments. Oh, thank you. You'd be a better Hawkmoth than Hawkmoth. Shake my head. Yes, I think I would be. But then again, I think it's a kids show, and they have to keep it simple for the young kids. So, I mean, yeah. But I think most of us would be a better Hawkmoth. Most of us would be a better everything in the show. So, um, it's nothing really special about me. It's more just it's just more about the show in general. Okay, what is this? Oh, is there static? Is there static? Uh, okay. Okay, just a second. Let me fix the static. Oops. Oh, this mic is still on. Just a second. All right. Oh, is the static good now? My microphone does that every once in a while, and it annoys me. I haven't gotten a new microphone yet because I just haven't. Because this one still works fine and I like it. It's just the static annoys me a lot, especially if it happens in the middle of a video. Those are the worst. It actually started happening in my analysis. I think it was the analysis of um of the shoot, I started reading the comments. The finale part 2, Miracle Queen. It started happening in there. Luckily it wasn't anything too bad, but um is it still bad? Is my audio good? I need to know. Okay, okay. I think I'm good. Should be good. Yeah, okay. Oh, Sock Plays again with another donation. Thank you. Do you think we'll see new students in season 4 and 5? That's interesting. It depends on if they start a new year because they've been in the same grade, same class, same year, I think, right? Because they're still in the 10th grade, right? That's what they were back in season 1. So I don't think we'll necessarily see. Well, we might. Is there an open seat in that grade? Possibly. I don't know. But I think that if it's a new year, then there's a good possibility that we'll see new characters. It depends. I don't know how well. I don't know like the French like school system very much. So I don't know if they change students in each class every year. But well, I'm trying to remember if they talked about this in the episode or not. But if they switch years, there's a possibility that they'll switch out students. So that'll be interesting. But I think that there's a good chance that we'll just see like new student, like you know how Luca's not in the same class, same with Kagami, and then Mark isn't in the same class either. So I think that there's a good chance that we will see some. Uh, okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. There was a lot of. Oh, okay. So that's when the catch up of yes, the audio is good. Okay. Um, do you think it's gonna be weird that Adrian knowing that Marinette goes out with Viperion? Mm, I don't know. Probably not, but maybe. I don't know. I don't know. That'll be interesting. I don't think honestly. I don't think we're gonna hear any mention of it because that's the show just doesn't do stuff like that. But you think Emily will be a good guy or bad guy? Here's the thing. Emily was using the Peacock Miraculous before because that's how she got into this coma. She was using the Peacock Miraculous when it was damaged for some reason. Whether that was good intention or bad intention, we don't know. But she was using it beforehand for some reason because that's how she got put into the coma. So if she was doing bad intentions, that means she'll probably be evil. If not, then my guess is she would be evil, because if she does wake up, um, she's like, where's the show gonna go if she's not evil? They would have to do a time skip and make Lila have the Hawkmoth Miraculous, because Hawkmoth would have no reason to be Hawkmoth anymore if Natalie's all good. So I don't know. My guess would be she's evil, but we'll just have to see. She might never wake up too. That's also an option. Okay. I've got to scroll down more. I'm sorry, guys. Again, if you really wanted me to answer, type it again and I'll try. Do you think season 4 will have a time skip where Marin and Adrian's are older? No. One, also the second part is know each other's identities. No, there's no way that the show writers are going to pass up the opportunity to have an episode about them actually revealing their identities. So that's going to happen before, like, we're definitely going to see the time when they reveal their identities. I don't think they're going to skip past that. Second of all, time skip in season 4, it's too early for that. So I don't think that there will be. Unless if it's just like a couple of years or like a 1 year when Marinette's in like a grade above, like we just talked about. But I don't think it's going to be anything dramatic yet. Probably not anything super big. What was Hawkmoth's plan before Emily was in the coma? I don't know. The thing is, it depends on Emily's intentions before she was in a coma, because Hawkmoth only came around fairly recently because there was no need for Ladybug. So like Ladybug and Cat Noir came around when they were needed, so that means that Hawkmoth wasn't being utilized, or the Hawkmoth Miraculous wasn't being used before they came around. So that's, I don't know. It all depends on how Emily was, if she was good or evil. Do you think Gabriel will develop feelings for Natalie? No, I'm gonna say no on this one, because I mean, I'm sure he likes her as, like, I'm sure he views her as family, but not in the way that you're thinking. Okay. Adrian is the only character that knows a hero who has not been deemed as compromised as true identity. Thoughts? So as far as... Oh, you know what? Actually, Cat Noir knew that Luca had the Snake Miraculous beforehand, right? Because that was in Desperata. He figured it out then. So it's not even anything too big that he found out in Miracle Queen. I'm just gonna read what the rest say. Okay, Adrian. So Gabriel is using Natalie, sort of, but not really. Natalie is willing to give herself up for Gabriel, so it's kind of like a combined effort of them both doing it together. Campbell is the Senia monster. I'm pretty sure Campbell is just Cat Noir akumatized. Okay, let me just... Do you think Ladybug will find out that Hawkmoth is Gabriel at Grest? I don't think so, not yet. Possibly in the future, but not yet. I think it's too soon for that. Oh. Where was I? How would you feel if Miraculous Ladybug wasn't a kid show? Well, funny thing about that is its very first like PV was an anime PV, and you know what? It kind of makes me sad that they didn't make it an anime, because it could have been like really plot driven, which would be really interesting. But also, I'm not necessarily mad because the way that they're doing it's pretty good too. So I think if it wasn't necessarily a kid show, we would get more plot and more continuity, but we wouldn't get as much of it. Like, the show might be over by now if they had done it plot, like really plot related, because they wouldn't have anything else to do with it, because they would run through it all. So I don't know, there's ups and downs to it. Oops. Okay, Penguin Nation, thanks for the donation. Thoughts on Gabriel knowing the Miraculous owners? I think I said this earlier, but I think that something's gonna happen to where the Miraculous owners are still, because for me it doesn't make sense that I don't know. It's not that it doesn't make sense. It's the format of the show, and from a show writer perspective, it if it was me, I'm just thinking of how they would do it in the show. I think that they're still going to be maintained as superheroes. I don't think that they're never going to get the miraculous again. So I don't think it's going to affect things too much, but it could potentially cause a problem as far as him holding them hostage, which then could be bad. So um, I don't know. I don't think it's going to directly direct anything or directly impact anything yet, because he knows the identities of multiple peoples. Like, for example, the shoot, Kagami. He knew that Kagami was the dragon miraculous. I'm pretty sure. And then same with Chloe, and that didn't really, like, he targeted Chloe as a victim, but it wasn't anything like too big. And then I'm trying to think if there was another one or not, but I don't think so. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with it, because really they could do whatever they wanted with it, but I don't think it's going to impact things too much. So that's my opinion on that. Okay, scrolling down. How long does this live stream go? I don't know. It's almost been an hour. I didn't really have anything planned, so I was just like, if we don't get any viewers, then it won't last for very long. But I mean, it seems to be going pretty good. Probably not longer than like 3 hours. Probably maybe 2. I don't know. I'm just kind of playing by ear. Uh, I hope Chloe becomes a good person. Well, that's what I hope too. And I really thought that after Maledictator, I thought, okay, so they're gonna start improving Chloe as a person. But then, like, they could have. They definitely could have, and they were setting it up to be that way. But the reason why that was happening is because Ladybug was giving her a chance and helping her and like pushing her and making her seem, trying to make Chloe improve as a person. But the thing is, Ladybug just stopped trying, and Chloe's not going to improve without any help. So it was really Ladybug's own fault that this all happened. So I don't think Chloe's going to become a better person unless if Ladybug really tries to help her. No, I don't think I'm going to do a Kahoot. Last time we did that was bad. Okay. Is Felix a Seni monster? I don't think so. I don't think that Felix is a Seni monster. Because of Time Tagger, does that mean Ladybug and Kate Noir won't reveal their identities until they're adults? Possibly, but I'm not entirely sure. It really all depends. It really does all depend, because it depends on if what Alex from the future said was true or not, and it depends on if Ladybug and Cat Noir were lying about what they told Alex. So it all depends on who's lying and who's not lying. So it's too early to tell. Do you think that how do you think Marinette will handle being the next Guardian? I don't know. I really hope that Season 4, Episode 1 explains where the Miraculous Box is, how it's going to work. Because if they don't, that's just... They really have to. I really hope they do. But if they don't, that's just going to be... If they just jump right into it and assume that we know everything and then we find out a little bit as we go, that's going to make me more sad. But I think that she'll handle it just fine. It'll just be like... If she wants to retrieve her Miraculous, she just goes back to her house. So I don't know. I don't think it'll be too much big of a deal. Oh boy, I hate how it scrolls down, because I'm paused at a certain part, then there's a bunch more comments, and I scroll down a little bit, and then it pushes me down into the very bottom. Okay. Do you think that Adrian will figure out that Multimouse wasn't between those two? You would think so, right? Because Marinette should have appeared, but then again, Cat Noir didn't know the command, and Chloe, I don't know. Did Chloe know about the Dragon Miraculous? I don't know. Chloe possibly couldn't have even known that Multimouse was a thing. So then Cat Noir could assume that since Chloe didn't know she didn't call Marinette or / Multimouse. So you would think that, but actually there's an explanation for why it makes sense that Cat Noir isn't figuring out that Marinette isn't actually Multimouse. So, but if he does figure out that Multimouse is a fake, then he should know that Marinette was Ladybug. So I don't think so. It's just how the show's written. I don't think it's gonna do anything. I hate how they make Cat Noir useless, even like in Reflect All. Yeah, we need an episode focused on Adrian, and that might be what Felix is, but I don't think it will be. They really neglect Cat Noir, and that's one thing that people get really annoyed about, especially TVC. But um, I do wish that we saw more on Cat Noir slash Adrian, because he is a main character, and it just it really feels like he's just not useful. And there's definitely something that could be done with that, but they really just have to stop making Marinette do everything and kind of like share the role of the leader, sort of. Like they need to make it more of a Batman and Robin thing. I'm pretty sure TVC talked about this, thing. Um, they need to make it less of a Batman and Robin type kind of thing, and make it more of like, I don't know what's a team thing. Like I don't know, like two Batmans. Like they're both equally useful. So that's the thing. Hey, I'm new to the stream. Like your content and your channel. Thank you. I like your support because I like support. It's nice. Okay. Oh boy, it scrolled me down all the way again. But Cat Noir may play the piano for Ladybug. How do you know that? I'm interested on that. Oh yeah, I never saw that other comment that elaborated on that. It's far too far down now, but I was something about the shoot, I can't even remember what it was about now. There's just been so many comments. Oh man. Okay. Thoughts on Miraculous movie? I think it's gonna be interesting. Oh wow, Sock plays again. Thanks so much. Last one. What do you think Master is gonna do now? Well, my guess would be is he's gonna go live with that one lady on like because remember in Backwater she fled because she was in Paris, I think, but just Master Fu wasn't like talking with her because of like being safe and things. So she had to move away because now Hawkmoth knows who she is and she knows that she's related to Master Fu or whatever. So she had to like flee and go away. So I think that Master Fu is just gonna go live with her, and that's where he's gonna live the rest of his life. That's my guess. I really don't think we're gonna see him too much more. Because like I said in the video, I think that that's basically, if this wasn't a kid's show, I think he would have died, and that's their way of saying, hey, yeah, Master Fu's pretty much dead, but he's not dead because that would make kids sad or whatever. So, that's why. So that's my thoughts on that. Oh boy. Now that Ladybug is Guardian or is the Guardian, you think Cat Noir would reveal identity to Ladybug? I think that's why I'm leaning more towards that Ladybug is going to find out that Adrian is Cat Noir, because it makes sense that just in case Cat Noir goes rogue or she needs the Miraculous for some reason, it makes sense that she would know his identity. But then again, I don't know if the show would do that or not. If I was the show writer, that's what I would do because that makes the most sense for a character to do. But really, the show's just kind of all over the place, so it could be... Oh, the static is back? Oh boy, dang it. Is it... Are you sure it's back? Let me see. No, I don't think it's back. Are you sure it's back? Yeah, okay. No, I don't think the static's back. Don't do that. That's not nice. Okay. Um. Okay. Cat Noir did more stuff in Miracle Queen. Ladybug was free. Yeah, actually, Cat Noir did do stuff in Miracle Queen, and that was really good because, it felt like he wasn't being useless, because he was the main depender on if they succeeded or not, because he had the Viperia or the Snake Miraculous, so we could just reverse everything. So he was very important in Miracle Queen, so that's good. But every other episode, he's not very useful. If Ladybug gave you a Miraculous, which Miraculous would... Wait. Which Miraculous would you want... Oh, want her to give you? I don't know. I think, ultimately, from, like, a strategical point of view and what I know about the Miraculous right now, I would want the Hawkmoth Miraculous. Now, obviously, that doesn't make sense. Hear me out. That would just be my favorite Miraculous to inherit because there's so much you can do with it. But out of the ones that she could possibly give me, which ones would I choose? We don't really know the powers of any of them. I would probably want more of a support. Maybe. The Dragon Miraculous is really cool. That one's pretty helpful. I don't know. Ask me again after season 4 because I'm sure we'll see many more Miraculous, and then I could like pinpoint which one I would want more specifically. But I think ultimately my favorite Miraculous right now is probably going to be the Hawkmoth Miraculous. But I don't know. Snake, yeah, you could fix your mistakes with Snake Miraculous, but I don't know. I don't think I would like having that role. Will Marinette visit the other Guardians and get more Miraculous boxes? I don't think so, but that would be cool if she did. But it just doesn't seem like something that would happen. Okay. I think Felix and Campbell are connecting episodes. That'd be interesting if they were. We don't know about anything, so they could be a connecting episode, but I don't know. They didn't inform us like last season, season 2, with the Queen. What was that arc called? Like I don't know. It was something. Anyway, it was like Queen Bee's arc. Those 3 were connecting episodes, and we knew that they were connecting because it said like part 1, part 2, and then like we just knew that they were all connecting. But we don't know anything about connecting episodes for Camp Law and Felix, so I think it's less likely, but there's still a possibility. So I'm not going to throw that out completely. This is one thing that was. Okay. What kind of Miraculous / Kwame would you like to see? Well, really, I just want to know everything about all the Kwames because I'm just that kind of person. I like to know everything about everything because then I could like fully put my opinion on. Because if I don't know anything about something, then I feel like I can't fully express my opinion on it. So really, I just want to know about all the other ones that we haven't learned about yet because that's just the kind of person that I am. But as far as the one that's intrigued my interest the most, well, before we found out about the Dragon Miraculous, that was definitely one that piqued my interest a lot because the promo art that we got back a while ago. As far as right now, again, I would need a Kwame list up, but I think the Tiger Miraculous is interesting. I don't know, I'm interested to see what their powers are. Oh wait. Do you think Instagram accounts are canon? If so, what timeline of the show? It all depends. We don't know enough about them. We don't know the timeline. We don't know anything. We can assume for right now that it takes place before the season 3 finale. That's what I'm assuming. And I think that there's been a lot of posts this week. So Sunday, when I make that video, like we're gonna have a lot to talk about. But I think that the posts are for season 3 right now before the finale, but then we will start to see them. Like I would assume that we would start to see updated posts. It all depends on if it's canon or not, but we don't know. We haven't had any direct confirmation that I know of. So hopefully we will learn something like that because that's interesting. Like that's something I've talked about so much because they could really do a lot with it, and it would be really interesting if they made it canon and make it directly tie in with the show. It'd be hard to do, but they could do it. So it all depends on how dedicated the Miraculous team is. And MacArthur plays a Kwame. That'd be awesome. I want to see what Kwame Kwame does he play? I want to see that. Okay. What do you think Marinette will do wrong? Oh, that's what it was. Marinette's mistake. That's what it was. Okay. And in Camp Blanc, what's her fatal mistake? Actually, I feel like it would be something to do with rejecting Cat Noir, but I don't know for sure. That's still my guess. But with the finale, That's still my guess. My guess is that she rejects Cat Noir and makes him even sadder than before. That'd be my guess, but honestly, I don't know. Because really, the show has been surprising me with my predictions. Like, some predictions have been right, and it's just been pretty simple to predict. But a lot of the episodes have been doing stuff that I haven't predicted before. And so it's been interesting. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh, he plays the tiger, Kami. Oh, that's cool. I haven't looked into that at all, but that's awesome. Okay. Play some Drake? I don't listen to Drake. Maybe she says she likes Adrian. No, no, because then Adrian would start trying to do something with Ladybug. Um, I think Ladybug and Marinette both reject Cat Noir on the same night. That'd be interesting. But why would Cat Noir be going after Marinette? I don't think. Is there a reason for that? I don't know. Okay, if you became akumatized, what do you think your name and power would be? What and why would you get akumatized? I don't know. I think if my YouTube channel got deleted, that would be that'd be what I got akumatized for. So, okay, good ideas here. So, I would be called Demonetize Man, and I would go around demonetizing everybody and then I would look I would have red, I would be red and then white for the YouTube logo, and then let's see, what would my power be? I could have the power. Well, I mean, like, I would demonetize people, but how would that work? Like, do I just like? I don't know. How? I don't know. Give me some time to think about that because it's funny. But, um, I don't know. I'd have to think about that more because that's an interesting idea. uh, okay. What's your favorite ship when it comes to the side characters? Side characters, Nino and Alia. That's my favorite ship for the side characters. Um, play some PewDiePie. I don't watch PewDiePie either. Demonetizer works better than that. Okay, that's my new name, Demonetizer. The Demonetizer. Okay. Yeah. I'm the Demonetizer. That's okay. What are your thoughts about Adrian being the center monster theory? We talked about this already. I don't think, I personally don't think it's viable, but there's a possibility. It just doesn't make sense to me from a show writer perspective, but it's an interesting idea. Um, can you put your speculations in the Instagram video rather than just explaining them? I'm very interested in your theories. I do that if I think there's something I can talk about with the Instagram posts. Lately, they've just been pretty basic. But when we first got it started out, I started talking about, or I was talking about, like, the more theory side of the posts because there could be direct correlation. And so I really try to make the Instagram videos interesting. And hopefully this week is going to be more interesting because it looks like there's a lot of posts. But as of recently, the past couple, they've been pretty boring and bland because we've only gotten a couple posts, first of all. Second of all, they haven't, it's just been like, hey, I'm at school, and there's not really anything to theorize about that. So that's why I haven't really been, like, theorizing on them because I don't have any theories about them. Okay. You think Emily is somehow related to the Guardian? No. When will season 4 come out? In 2020, next year, sometime. Will Marinette leak her secret to Luca somehow? Probably not. I said that there was a possibility from Love Eater, or not Love Eater, Heart Hunter going into that, and I think that Luca should be questioning Marinette. Like, that still is a thing, but I don't think she will, because that's just not how the show is. How do you think the trio of Punishers get akumatized? I think that Felix is going to look very similar to Adrian. He's going to go cause havoc, and then Adrian meets up with the 3 girls, and then they're like, oh my gosh, Adrian, I'm so mad at you. And then Adrian's like, no, I didn't do it, I promise. And then they get mad at him for, like, lying or whatever. And then I think that's what's going to happen. But I don't know. We'll just have to see. Again, the show's been, like, doing some really interesting stuff, so there's a possibility that it'll completely catch me off guard. So we'll just have to see. Okay, do you think that Natalie can be a sending monster that Emily created to help the aggress? That's a possibility, and that would explain why Natalie's willing to do anything for Gabriel. We just don't know enough about it. And can a sentient monster wield a miraculous? That's interesting. And can sentient monsters get akumatized? That's also interesting. Because Natalie could create multiple Amoks, right? So could she create multiple sentient monsters and then have Hawkmoth akumatize those sentient monsters and then have an army? I don't know. That's interesting. Okay. Do you know when the movie takes place? After season 5. That's when it takes place, is after season 5. Uh, do you remember the other aqua forms? What do you mean by other aqua forms? Like other characters in their aqua forms? We haven't seen that. We've only seen Cat Noir and Ladybug in their aqua forms. Is season 4 going to be about end game between Lucan and Adrianette? I think here's the thing. I think that Lucanette's going to end either at the end of season 4, because that's how the show kind of is they have the biggest things, like the start of the ships and start of dating. That's going to happen early, either the finale or the first episode. So I think season 4 first episode is going to be when they start dating. End of the season, I think, is when they're going to stop. Or the first episode of the 5th season is when they're going to stop, and then that's where we're going to go from there. I don't know. But really, they don't have... It's just the show's so not dedicated on continuity-based stuff to where they can't just throw that into a random episode. Unless if they like really change their format with season 4 and make it to where you have to watch the episodes in order to understand it. As of right now, I think it's either going to... I think that the most probable thing is they're going to officially start dating first episode of season 4. And then for when they break up, it's either going to be the last episode of season 4 or the first episode of season 5. That's my guess, but I can't... that's just my guess, so I don't know anything about that. Oh boy, it looks like there's a conversation going on, is there? I don't know. Who has the best costume? What is my favorite costume? And does the other forms count for those costumes? Because the Ladybug costume is like, okay, that's pretty cool, but like it's pretty bland and boring. But I really like the Aqua and well, I guess the Frost one isn't like super interesting, but the Aqua form is really cool. So I think that like just the Ladybug costume needs to be changed up a little bit, I think. But I don't know. My favorite costume. I really like Hawkmoth's costume, actually. His costume looks pretty good. Uh, Viperion's costume looks pretty cool. Cat Noir. His is pretty like bland or whatever, but I don't know. Probably either Viperion or Hawkmoth's costume looks the coolest. Okay. When will Campbell and Felix come out? We talked about this earlier. Campbell comes out November 17th, and then Felix comes out November 23rd. Tele-Quebec, so it's in French. But that could change, so I'll update you if we hear any more news about that. But that's what we know of right now. Ice Noir. Ice Noir, I can't remember. I don't have a clear image of what he looked like in his head. But I remember liking the alternative costumes. So like the superpower version of the costumes, like the Frozen and then the Aqua, their costumes look really cool and I like it. I like it more than the original actually. So no, I really like those. So I'm excited to see their other powers, which hopefully they will explore in season 4. Because otherwise, if they don't do anything with it, there's no point in introducing it. So I hope that season 4 does focus on those powers a little bit more. Do you think Lady Noir will ever be a thing when Adrianette happens? Well, it will be a thing between them, but it won't be it might not be a thing between like that everyone else knows. It depends on how far they go with it, because they could decide to like keep it a secret and make it seem like they don't like love each other or whatever, just for the sake of being safe about their identities or whatever. But I don't know. It just all depends on how they feel. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. That's right. That's right. Okay. Do you ship Luke and I do as an intermission ship, not as a full ship. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. I'm going to have to pause on answering the questions because just hold on. So, I have that one little special thing that I've been working on. I don't know. Let's see. I think I talked about that when we were like super low on viewers. But I have this cool thing that I haven't released yet. Actually, I'll probably have to release it from my phone. But there is a thing that I've been working on. New thing, brand new. Not on this channel. It's on a different one. So, oh wait. I'll have to go to the YouTube app. Do you guys want to see it? Yeah, you want to see the special new thing I've been working on? Yeah. Oh, that's the first yes. Oh, curiosity levels increased. Yes. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Uh, okay. So, here's a couple things that we could do, right? We could preview it. I don't know. I don't know. It's all ready. It's not published yet. So, we could watch it in the stream together, or I could just post the link and you guys go check it out at the end or whatever. Well, what do you guys want to do? Because if we watch it in the stream, then you guys have to promise. You have to promise to go click on it to get it views. Because if you don't, then it's just not going to get any views. So, do you guys promise that you would go click on it afterward to get the views up? Because I really hope that this picks up. This picks up. Preview it now. Promise I'll watch it again. Or, well, watching it only halfway would be kind of sad. Okay. All right, I'm going to publish it. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay. Okay, there we go. Fix the description. Oh. Okay. You guys, okay, so there's 206 or 226. You guys all have to promise to go watch it after the stream and click on it, get it a view. Cuz okay, if there's not 226 views, I'm going to be disappointed. Okay. Save. Should be live now. So let me go find it. Oh, the bot didn't update. Okay, let me go do it over here. Ooh, this is fun. I'm excited. Oh. Oh no, it didn't work. Here's the thing. I can't publish it on my computer because if I sign out, then things are going to go weird with the stream. So I had to do it from my phone, but it's not showing up. Uh-oh. I mean, I have a link. I have an unlisted link. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. So, all right. Full screen. Oh, whoops. Ah, pause. Okay. Do we do face cam or no? Like face cam of me, is it gonna cover up anything? I don't know. Let me. Oh wait, does that? I think that switches it. Yes. Oh, oh boy, you guys saw a little preview of it. Okay. I just have to make sure that my desktop audio is working. Okay, so it went up on the bot. Okay, okay, okay. Uh, let's see here. I guess down here in the corner's the best option, right? Okay. Uh, oh, this is exciting. It's not about miraculous. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Can you hear it? Well, tell me if you need it to go up. No sound. No. Oh no, no spoilers. I thought you could hear it. Wait a minute. It says desktop audio is good. Nah, man. What the heck? You see, it says it's fine. It says it's fine. Hmm. Well, that's fun. Okay. Audio input device. Actually, no, it wouldn't be that. What? It should just be desktop. Oh, nope. Get out of here. Um. It should be working. There should be no, like, it's showing up as it is working, as if it was working. Like, oh boy, it's gonna keep emailing me, isn't it? Oh great. So really, you can't hear that? Dang. Why isn't that? Oh man, it should be working. Okay, okay. Here's uh this. Let me know if you can hear this. Okay. Could you hear that? Cause if you can hear that, no, no, you can't. Why? What? That's so weird. Does streaming? Hmm. I honestly have no idea why this isn't working. It it works when I just do a normal video. Uh, Man, that's so sad. The hype was so real, and now it's all. Oh, okay. That's a sad. That. There we go. I'll post the link here, so you can save that or something. That's sad. I'm disappointed. Because that should be working. It's showing up in OBS, and it's like, it looks like everything's good. That's so disappointing. Man, that makes me sad. That really makes me sad. I'm sorry, guys. This was gonna be something that was like, oh, whoa, that's pretty cool. Take my headphones off. My speaker isn't very good. You didn't miss anything, because the audio wasn't playing through. Oh, the Wise Group Productions. Thanks so much for the super chat. Hey Aiden, just wanted to give you a little something because I love your channel. You're an amazing YouTuber. Can you tell us a little bit about your life as a YouTuber? Well, basically, I do YouTube. Like, what do you want to know about my life as a YouTuber? Like, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of work and it takes a lot of time, but I love doing it. So it's more of a hobby for me, because it's something that I would be doing regardless of. I don't know. I've just always been doing YouTube. I've been doing YouTube forever, and it's just something that I've just always been doing. So it feels like the back of my hand, second nature now. So yeah, thanks so much. Okay. Let me refresh the page on this video because I'm interested to see how many views. 26 views. Yay. Do I play sports? No, I don't play any sports. Okay. You'll have to go check out that video. Maybe it's for the best because maybe like all of you will actually go check it out after the stream. But man, I really wanted to watch that together. It annoys me at how it doesn't work because it should be working. Okay, Aiden, I remember you saying that something in your review of the season 3 pictures that you said arena roos looked like they were in their aqua forms. I don't actually think that they were in their aqua forms. I think that was just me not looking at it because the images were in low quality. Also, I think I made that video before we got higher quality images. So I was going based off of low quality images. So I think that that's specifically what had happened there. So I think it was just me. Okay, yeah, I know. I have to turn priority only because I keep getting notifications for the emails. Okay. Yeah. So I don't think that they were in their aqua forms there. What if they made an anime after they finished the show? If they redid the show as an anime, that would be awesome. I would love to see that. Uh, oh, the Wise Group Productions again. Thanks so much. Wait, where can I find that video that you were showing? I'll post the link again here. There's the link. Oh, I'll also post it in the description top, I think. You'll have to let me know if that updated in the description. But it should be in the description. I don't know. But you should go watch it. Can I talk about Camp Bala? Well, Camp Bala is going to be Cat Noir Kumatized, we guess. I mean, well, yeah, okay. The synopsis actually has that written down. Yeah, it's Cat Noir Kumatized. That's all we know about it. So I don't know anything other than that. Oh, also something about Marinette's grave mistake. So she probably rejects Cat Noir as Ladybug. That's my guess. So my guess is Cat Noir's like, hey, Ladybug, let's go out. And then Ladybug's like, no, I don't like you. And then Cat Noir's like, aw. And then he gets akumatized. And then Marinette wins because she's the best at everything. And she can defeat anyone all by herself. So, I remember Thomas saying that season 5 with Adrian it would be official. But now, you see, here's the thing with Thomas is he's not always the best to go off of. I remember that he set out tweets and things being like, yeah, Adrian, that will happen eventually. But he could be joking with some things. And then also, he could have been referencing Oblivio. So, we don't know yet. But my guess is that Adrian is going to happen. But, like, it's most like they were designed for each other. So I'd be really surprised if they didn't end up happening. If that didn't end up happening at the end of the show. Okay. Thomas is something else. Yes, he is. Okay. Okay, I keep seeing this one. This one looks familiar. I heard a theory that Adrian and Natalie could both be semi-monsters that Emily created. We talked about these separately, but I think Natalie's more likely to be a semi-monster. But as far as Adrian, I don't think Adrian's a semi-monster. That's my quick opinion on that. We talked about that earlier on in the stream. The chat is a lot calmer now. Yeah, it is a little bit easier. Do you think Mari chat needs to be a thing before Adrian and Marinette can actually full-rounded couple? Mari chat? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think that what's more here's the thing. Adrian gave up on his dream of getting together with, well, I guess you could say that both Marinette and Adrian gave up, but I'm not fully convinced that Marinette has fully given up on Adrian. Adrian hasn't. I don't think Adrian's fully given up on Ladybug yet either, but he's more open to being in a relationship than Marinette is, I think. So my opinion would be that Adrian Nat would be the first thing to happen. That's my guess. Thoughts on looking at? Yeah, I like the ship. It's a really good transition ship, and I like Luca as a character, and I think that that would work out well. OTP is Adrianette, because that's just what's going to happen at the end of the show, but Lucanette is a good ship. Okay. There are a lot of bots in this live stream, so don't believe everyone. There are? What kind of, like Discord bots? I don't know. What do you mean by bots? Do you think Marinette will ever be akumatized? No. Well, actually, possibly. It depends on how Camp Bala is. Because when we saw Marinette get akumatized in Ladybug, she started to take off her earrings. So what's to say that she won't do it again? But then again, if Cat Noir is akumatized, then why wouldn't Hawkmoth just have him take his miraculous off immediately, so then he would have one down, one to go? I don't know. It just depends on what Hawkmoth is ordering. Because if it was me, if I had control over Cat Noir as like if I akumatized him into Cat Blanc, the very first thing I would do is have him detransform. Even if that means like losing the akumatization, have him detransform so that way, unless if you can't detransform while you're akumatized or something, but if he even knows who Cat Noir is, that's a huge advantage on his part. So that's what I would do, but that's not what's gonna happen. So, um, that's my opinion on that. Okay, I saw an at up here. Do you think Ladybug will find out Cat Noir is Adrian since the steak and the Cat Miraculous combo look like Adrian? He has the same reason. I think I don't think for that reason, but I think that she will because she's now the Miracle Box holder, or at least she should. That's what should happen. If it's gonna happen is really up for debate on how miraculously is miraculous, because as far as miraculous being miraculous, like there's no chance of her figuring out. I don't know. From a perspective of Marinette, it makes sense that she would want to find out. And here's the thing: Cat Noir would fully be open to showing Ladybug who he is, because that's just what he's been wanting. He's been wanting to do that forever. So if Ladybug was like, "Hey, I need to know who you are, detransform," he would have his ring off before she could even say, "I need to know who you are." Like, so it all depends on how miraculously miraculous is. Okay, scrolling back down. Who's your favorite miraculous wielding superhero or supervillain? Hmm. Hmm. That's hard to answer because they all kind of make me sad because they're all not very smart. Typically, I just say like Ladybug because she's the main character and I'm pretty boring like that. But I do like Cat Noir. I do like his character. I like his personality. He's a good asset to the team. So I think I do like him. Let's eat cheese together. I'm not the biggest fan of cheese actually. So I think I'll pass on that invitation. But thank you for the invitation. Do you think Rose will get the pig miraculous and why? It depends on what the pig miraculous can do because Marinette makes good judgment based on, well, she should make good judgment based on what the miraculous can do and who she gives it to and what the situation is. So I think that it all depends. I don't think we can put tabs on who's going to get what miraculous until we figure out what the miraculous is actually going, like what its power is going to be. Because really it could depend on the circumstance and what character would be best at what. And if the pig miraculous does something that we would expect a different miraculous to do, then that could be paired with someone different entirely because of that. Do you think... Oh, shoot. Where'd it go? Do you think the Akuma might be in Chat's ring so we can't take it? Ooh, that's interesting. Would the Akuma... Because then Ladybug... But you can't destroy... That's really interesting. Because you can't destroy a miraculous without Cat Noir's Cataclysm. Right? I'm pretty sure we saw that. That was illustrated in Queen Wasp. So... If he was akumatized in the ring, Ladybug would have to somehow destroy his ring. But then he would get deakumatized from that. Well, and he would also be transformed back. So unless if she like looked away, that's really interesting. She's not going to find out who Adrian is. Because if that was true, then she would definitely take Cat Noir. If she knew that Adrian was Cat Noir before she got together with Luca, then she would probably accept Cat Noir's like proposal. But now, here's the thing. This is the best time for Ladybug to figure out who Cat Noir is because Marinette won't be inclined to chase after Cat Noir because he's with someone else now. Same with Adrian. And if she knows that, then she's not going to try to interfere with Kagami or whatever. So this is really the best time because then she's not going to let the emotions take over her, especially if she gets to get together with Luca, because then her emotions. Because we saw in Desperata how the Adrian and Marinette combo didn't work out, so now is really just the best time for that to happen. You like Plague? I do like Plague. Okay. Oh boy, it scrolled me down all the way. Do you think Natalie is Emily's sister or related to her in any way? I think that there's something about Natalie that we don't know yet. I don't know what that is, but there's definitely something. Okay. Uh. Hmm. What do you think they'll fuse? Oh, when do you think they'll fuse Ladybug and Cat Noir Miraculous for that special wish? Well, I don't know. I think that if Gabriel does succeed, that'll happen probably. I would assume at the end of season 4 or at the end of season 5, one of the two. If he does succeed, there's not even a like he might not even succeed at all, but we don't know. Oh yeah, I haven't even made that video on the miraculous everything we know about the miraculous movie. That was on my plan, but then it just kept getting pushed back because we saw a bunch of news. So I need to make that video. That'll probably come out next week. Do you think Chloe has a sister? Honestly, I think there's a possibility, but it's not looking like it's likely at the moment. So we'll see. Do you think Ladybug will fall for Cat Noir? I think she started to a little bit in the finale, but not fully. Which do you rather, anime or animated TV shows? It depends. They both have their ups and downs. Like animated TV shows, like I'm assuming you mean like kids TV shows like Star Versus and Miraculous Ladybug and whatever. Those shows aren't as complex and aren't as continuity based. So it's more, those ones are more for if you want to just have a more relaxing and then also an intriguing plot. Animes, it's different, and a lot of times it's like only plot related. So I do like, they all have their ups and downs, but I like that cartoons have some plot and then some not plot, because it is good to have a nice mix, and anime just sometimes doesn't know how to have filler episodes. Any theories on how, I don't know what happened to that, it scrolled me down. Any theories on how Gabriel got the miraculous in the first place? He was there hiking or on a vacation or whatever, and then he found them in the ground, and that's how he got them. I'm pretty sure we have that confirmed now. You think they'll make more than just 5 seasons? If season 4 and 5 does go well, same with the movie, I think it's very likely that we will see more. So, show your support to the show. I think it's very likely, but we don't know. So I'll keep you updated if we hear about a season 6. Do you think that Rena Rouge, Carapace, and the other Marcus holders will be able to help Ladybug and Cat Noir? I think they will. Even though they got their identities revealed, I think they will. Because it just doesn't, for whatever reason, my gut's telling me that they still will do stuff because that's just how Miraculous is. I can't really give any other reason other than that, because it makes complete sense to have them not work as heroes anymore. I'm just going based off of what I think the show would do. So, yeah. Okay, I'll say it again. I'm sorry. I know I'm missing a whole bunch of comments and stuff, but it's saying down here that I'm getting 25.5 messages per minute, and it takes me like 2 minutes to respond to a question. So I'm sorry. I can't respond to everyone, and it annoys me that I can't. So, okay. Do you think Chloe will reveal the other heroes' identities? I think that's interesting. The thing is, I don't know if she retained her memories, because she learned that while she was akumatized by Hawkmoth. So it all depends if she retains her memories from that or not. So we'll have to... It's something that we can debate about, and we'll learn soon enough, I think, in season 4. I think following the show's logic, she won't. But there's definitely a possibility. Like, it makes complete sense for her to do that, but I don't know. Will Hawkmoth go to jail? You would assume so if he was caught. Do you recognize your fans? No. I've never met a fan in real life before. What about Natalie? Is she still alive? Because I heard she is. Well, I mean, I would assume that she's still alive. I mean, we didn't hear. Do you mean Emily? Because Emily is still alive. She's just in a deep sleep. And that was like, it's funny because that was confirmed in Stormy Weather 2, like the worst episode to confirm that in. Like it gives you a reason to watch the episode, but like you don't want to sit like you're for me who has the show running through their mind constantly, I don't really need a recap of everything that's happened. And so I just painfully sat and watched. And I was like, "Oh, wait, we learned something new," but it pained me to watch that episode. Okay. What's your favorite version of the Mari/Adrian ship? Adrianette. That's my favorite OCP. Uh, uh, why do you think that Master Fu didn't want them knowing who they are? Why do you think that they couldn't just give up the Miraculous if they knew? Is it safety or magical reason? The Miraculous are designed. Well, the Kwamis aren't allowed to say who their owners are. I honestly don't think there's any reason for them not to know their identities other than it could be dangerous. But like Nino and Ollie is a perfect example of why it's not that bad and why it's not that big of a deal. So there's really no reason. It's just something that they say so that the ships can be alive. That's like the only reason for it. um. Oh, do I recognize comments and names? I do. Um. There's a couple. Oh, man, I'm blanking on the names right now. But the Hawkmoth user, they actually did a super chat earlier on in the stream. They are very consistent. You know, is there actually a way for me to put this chat on there? I don't know. If I could put this on there, that'd be pretty cool. I would have to like that would have been something that I would have had to do early on so that you guys could see the comments. Actually, no, you should be able to see the comments. Aren't the comments on like let's see, it'd be over here, right? Actually, no, it'd be over here. Uh do you see all the comments scrolling up here? Because there's no reason for me to put it on there, right? You can see the comments over here, I think. Um oh, that moment when your heart actually hurts when Cat Noir doesn't call Ladybug Milady anymore. Yeah, that's tough. I feel like would Cat Noir still act like Cat Noir? I don't know. Like maybe Cat Noir just becomes a completely different person now that he's with uh what's her name? Kagami. Why do I keep forgetting her name? What if Felix is Cat Blanc or is Cat Noir in Cat Blanc? That's a bit of a stretch. I don't think that's gonna happen. But why is Cat Noir not useful? He could be. It's just the show writers don't write him to be. That's the problem. When do you think season 4 will premiere? When do I think? I think it'll be at least before the halfway part in 2020. When it's projected, I think is fall of 2020. So we'll see. Secret siblings, please answer what you think that they will be. I don't know. Chloe's definitely an interesting option, but I don't think that's necessarily what's going to happen. I want to say Marinette, but I don't think it's going to be Marinette. So we'll see. Unless if like Marinette's parents are like pregnant or like her mom is pregnant right now. Like that could be a secret sibling. So we'll have to see. Yeah, the shifts in the show are getting confusing now, especially I'm sure though they should clear it up in the first episode of season 4 because if they don't, that's going to be bad, but they should clear it up. Any ideas for an upcoming supervillain? Oh, my voice. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can feel it. I need water. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh no, my voice. I can still feel it. I can still feel it. Okay. Any ideas for an upcoming supervillain? Well, not necessarily. I mean, as far as season 4, I think that we'll see more Chloe villain action and then more Lila villain action. Those are my two main ideas. I'm sure there'll be like more characters and like more family members in the future, but oh boy. My voice is starting to die. Okay. So I don't know how much longer this stream is gonna go on. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but I'll probably stay. Let's see, it's been 1 hour and 49 minutes. So I'll say that we can go maybe like to 2 hours, 2 hours mark, and then I'll be done because my voice is starting to die. Okay. In the synopsis, Felix is Adrian's cousin. Yes, I'm excited to learn more about Adrian's family. Here's some water. Oh, thank you. Rip Adrian. Yeah, rip my voice. Where did I get those miraculous posters? It was actually at a Comic-Con. Uh, I've sent links to the website because the guy who made it actually has a website. Can't remember it. I don't know. It was. I can't remember. Dang it. Sorry. But yeah, I was at a Comic Con. If the Akuma goes into Cat Noir's miraculous, Ladybug can't defeat him. Yes, someone talked about that earlier. So that'd be really interesting. Like, it gets me excited to see like if that's what's gonna happen. Because if it is, then Marinette, or I guess Ladybug, would have to get Cat Noir to akumatize his ring. And how is that gonna work? I don't know. Okay. There was one. A Cat Noir and Viperion combo name that's called Snake Noir. Do you think the reason Cat Noir gets akumatized is part of the reason why he's not as in love with Ladybug? I do think it is. What are the pros and cons of each ship? What do you mean by each ship? Do you mean by like the love square, or do you mean by like Adragami? Adragami because that's the one. I mean, it's good for Kagami and Adrian, especially because like their parents have good relations with each other, so they would both like accept it and whatever. So that's the pro. Con is that Kagami is just not meant for Adrian, and Adrian's not like super into Kagami, I don't think. Pros and cons of looking at Luke is a really good guy, but Marinette, I feel like the problem's actually going to be Marinette. Marinette's just not going to be able to stop thinking about Adrian, so I think that's what the problem with that's going to be. Okay, I can't focus on that one too long. Ladybug will lose her memory when she passes on the box. That's really interesting because, I mean, she'll be the miraculous holder for a while, but does I mean, I guess that means that she will forget like everything. Like, because part of me is like, does she only forget up to when she became a holder? But that doesn't make sense. So my guess is she would lose her entire memory, and that could be pretty bad. But yeah, that would be sad. Okay. OMG, Lila will see Hawkmoth's miraculous. My sis told me. Well, I haven't heard that before. So if you have a source, let me know. Other than your sister. How did you start watching Miraculous? I had friends recommend it. That's how I started watching it. Imagine if Marinette had a big sister or brother. What do you think that they would be like? A big sister or brother? I don't know. The thing with that is it's so hard to tell because the show writers can really change up the personalities. So it would just be based off of what I would want to see, not based off of what I think would happen, because really the show writers could do whatever they want with that. So I don't think I can answer that one. Jay Turtle will come in Cat Bala. If he does, that'd be awesome. But I don't think we know that. Do you know when we will see Marinette in the dress? I know that they said that we would see a dress. I can't remember if they said in season 3, because there's a possibility that it would be in like Felix or Cat Bala, but I think we'll definitely see it in season 4, maybe. I don't know. Oh wow, okay. A lot of comments went by then. What do you think will happen to Hawkmoth after his identity is revealed? Here's what I would do. If I knew who Hawkmoth's identity was, I would reveal it to the police. Be like, hey, I know who Hawkmoth is, right? Let me inform you on who it is, but wait a couple of days before you do anything, right? And then come back, then I'll come back and then we can plan something. The reason why you wait a couple days is so when Ladybug does her miraculous Ladybug, she doesn't have to explain everything again. So the police still know who Hawkmoth is after a couple days go by. So then, after a couple days go by of them, after she tells them, then she goes and explains. Then she goes over to Adrian's house and then is like, "Hey," and she has the police and all the National Guard and call in a couple extra countries too, make it a whole war, um, and then just come knocking on his door. I mean, like he can do a lot of stuff, but if Marinette plans it out and she gets a bunch of people, if she distributes the miraculouses and she has this huge army, there's nothing, if Hogmoth doesn't expect it, there's nothing he can do. Like he can akumatize and become Scarlet Moth or whatever, but I feel like Marinette would just have him checkmated at that point. So like he would have to do something like I don't know, I feel like there's so much that she could do, but it's never gonna happen. It just won't happen because it's miraculous. Okay. Oh boy, there was a war against Hawkmoth. Yeah, okay. FBI open up, yep. I think Felix will be like the male version of Lila. That's pretty cool. Oh, thanks for the super chat. I'm gonna mispronounce the first name. Miley Garcia. Garcia. Sorry, I pronounced that wrong. Theories on how Lila will get the Butterfly Miraculous. Well, I think the most likely option is that Hawkmoth either gives up on Emily and he falls in love with Natalie or something. So then he's like, I don't need this anymore. And then gives it to Lila, maybe. Or Lila comes and steals it. Like Lila takes the miraculous from Hawkmoth. That would be interesting. Like Lila gets close enough to Hawkmoth, but then just lies and then betrays him. Whoa. And then Hawkmoth gets a different miraculous. That'd be interesting. I think it'll be in the future though, because in the future we're pretty sure that Lila is Hawkmoth. Like in the timeline where we see Bunny X, like the adult version of Bunny X, we're pretty sure Lila's Hawkmoth then. So something happens. Either Emily gets revived or Hawkmoth gives up on her, and then something happens to where either Lila takes the miraculous or Hawkmoth hands it down, or Hawkmoth tries to get rid of it and then Lila gets her hands on it. Something like that. That's how I think Lila will get the Butterfly Miraculous eventually. It'll be interesting to see. What has been your favorite Akumatai's villain design? I don't know. Hard to say. Like, if I had a picture of all of them up in front of me right now, I could probably pick, but no, I can't tell you off the top of my head. Sorry. Okay. We got a couple minutes left of the stream. Do you think that Ladybug would tell Adrian if she knew that Gabriel's Hawkmoth? That's actually interesting. Because for one, she would try to figure out how he knows that. Two, well, I mean, even Marinette started to figure that out in it was the Collector, which was the first episode of season 2. She started to figure that out. So then she would be like, "Oh, okay, so that actually makes kind of sense." So, as far as if I think he would eventually, but it would take him a couple of days to work up the courage to do it. I think that's because eventually Adrian would be like, okay, so I've got to do this because Hawkmoth is just a bad guy. I know what the like repercussions of it are going to be, but I have to do it for the sake of Paris or whatever. So I think that's how he would react to that. Okay, so since Mari is the Guardian now, do you think all the Kwamis will live in a room now? I think so. And it's going to be really interesting. There should be some really fun interactions. Well, actually, all the Kwamis won't be out and about. And is Waze going to be like Pikachu? Is he going to always be out because he was just used? Like, do Kwamis sense time? I don't know. I guess since they're all in the Miracle Box, it's not like a Pokeball. But it would be interesting to see all the Kwamis floating around Marinette's room. But I don't think that's going to happen because that's just too much to animate for the animators. Do you think Cat can use Cataclysm on an Akuma butterfly? That's interesting. I don't know what would happen, but that's interesting. What do you think about the Peacock Miraculous being fixed? I think that it should. I think that Mayura should be used. That's what I think. I think Mayura needs to be used in season 4. We have to see her every single episode. If not, I'm gonna be disappointed. Well, not every single episode, but I want to see her more often than we did in this season. Do I need water? I do need more water. We need to end the stream. That's what needs to happen because my voice is dying, and I've just I had that one drink and I haven't drinking anything in a while. Okay. Uh. What do you think about Layla not being in the finale? I was disappointed because you would think that since she's such a useful asset to Hawkmoth that she would be featured, but she wasn't, and that was interesting because I thought that she would be featured and she wasn't. So, drink again. Did you like me drinking that much? Okay, we'll do it again. We'll do it again. Mm. Ah. Oh, great. Okay. Oh, great. Okay. Okay, stop spamming. Stop spamming. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I don't respond to things when you spam them. Water. Yeah, okay. If you met Lila in real life, what would you do? It depends. Like, from what context? Like, I probably wouldn't do anything. I don't want to get involved with her. That's just too much work. Hawkmoth will offer Adrian the Peacock Miraculous. That'd be pretty cool. And if that was true, then Adrian would know that Gabriel was Hawkmoth. I don't know, that'd be interesting, but I don't think so. What do you think will happen to Adrian after Hawkmoth's identity is revealed? I think he'll be sad. But I think... I don't know. That's actually really hard to tell. My first guess would be that he would just pretend like he didn't know anything, and then talk with Ladybug about what he should do. So I don't know. It's up for debate. Do you think that Gabriel is going to fusion the power of the butterfly and peacock? That's actually really interesting. That's what he should do. He should do that. I don't know if he will, and it depends on if Natalie is still like hurt. If she is better, then I think that Mayura will still be a thing. If not, since Hawkmoth has the deciphered Guardian thing, then he could just learn how to do that. So that'd be cool. What do you think, or what do you expect to happen? Wait. What do you expect to happen, and what do you want to happen in the next season? I think we will be seeing more Mayura, and I think we'll be seeing more of the powers, like more like the fire power or whatever, like the water power except different. And then I think we'll be seeing more ships. That's what I think is going to happen. Do you think that using Plague and Tiki together would actually give the power to the user to revive Emily? Well, basically, if you combine or... Actually, you know what? If you wield the Cat Noir and Ladybug Miraculous, is that... I just realized, like, I thought there was some like ritual that you did, but no, you just like do the combined thing, you know, like the divide or whatever, and then I think you just get like one wish. That's essentially what the show explained you get. And so I think that you can, like, you would just get one wish. And so, and Master Fu has explained, like, well, sure, you get one wish, but it comes from something else. So there is consequences to that wish. So if Natalie, or not Natalie, if Emily is brought back to life, for example, as a result, she could either be evil or, like, Adrian might die, for example. That's something that could happen. Oh, it's 2 hours and 3 minutes long. Oh, Unify, thank you. Okay, so any last things that we should do before I end the stream? I don't think I'm going to answer any more questions. Maybe a couple. Here's the link. Here's the link to that video. Go check it out. We better be at 200 views by in an hour. Oh, we're already at 142. That's good. Would you see any unifies with the power? Or wait, shoot, dang it, I lost. Oh, would you see any? Oh, stop scrolling down. Would you see any unifies with the power-ups? That's interesting. Could you activate two powers at once? Could you activate a water and a fire power at once? That's interesting. I don't know. Please don't go. I have to. I have to. My voice is dying. Sing the theme song. Theme song? Why is everyone wanting the theme song? No. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, here's what we've got to do. To end off the stream, we'll do the theme song. All right, but you have to be typing along the lyrics. Okay, well, let me go. Great. Okay, Miraculous Ladybug theme song. Oh, lyrics. Like I should do lyrics. Okay. Aw, thanks, Bionica. Thank you. I know I mispronounced that. Okay. Oh, don't start yet. Don't start yet. I have to look up the lyrics. Okay. Let's see. I don't want the long one. I just want the short one. You would expect that I would know this by heart by now. But, dang it. Yeah, I know the beginning. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go, okay, on a count of like 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In the daytime, I'm Marinette, just a normal girl with a normal life. But there's something about me that no one knows yet, 'cause I have a secret. Miraculous, simply the best, up to the test when things go wrong. Miraculous, the luckiest, the power of love always so strong. Miraculous. Yeah. I think that's the end, right? I don't know. Yeah. What? Yes, I was. I was singing. Well, yeah, my voice is dead. That's why I needed to sing it again. No, I am not singing this again. Okay. Oh boy. We did it. Yeah, okay. I'm not doing that again because thanks all of you for joining me in the stream. I know this was out of nowhere, but I'm glad that most of you stuck with me because I can recognize your guys' name and you've been here throughout the whole entire stream. So thanks so much for joining me. Go check out that storytime animation video because I have another one planned. I haven't started on it yet because I literally just finished that video today. So thanks again for watching the stream. It was just, I don't know. I don't know when the next stream will be. Also, should I do something for Halloween, like a Halloween type video? I'll stay for the stream for you guys to like. I don't know. I didn't do like a Halloween type video last year. I don't think. What about the water? Why are you guys obsessed with the water? I mean, I can't do anything about my voice. The water's. I can't do it. My voice is dead now. I can't do anything with it. There's nothing I can do about my voice now. It's dead. This is what you did. Oh, great. I have videos to make tomorrow, too, so this better be, this better be gone by tomorrow. Oh, a Miraculous Ladybug Halloween video. How would I do that? You think I should go to sleep? Because you've been doing this for 2 hours. Yes, I have been doing it for 2 hours. Okay, I could do Halloween video on the other channel. You mean like on the Storytime channel? Well, I guess it's like gaming channel, but I don't know. A Halloween Storytime video, would I be able to get that out by the time for Halloween? I don't know. Anyway, I think I can probably do something with that. But but yeah, thanks again for watching the stream. If you enjoyed, you can leave a like and subscribe, even though you guys are probably all subscribed. Do a collab. I could do a collab. Uh, let's see. I recently did a video with TVC. That was the comic dub. But someone was saying like make a stream, like a Halloween stream. I could do that. I could probably, well, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for the stream. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in, is there a video going up tomorrow? I don't know if it's going up on this channel. There'll be one going up tomorrow. There's definitely going to be an Amino story going up tomorrow. And then, well, I'll be recording the Miraculous Monday video tomorrow. And then there will be an anime video going up tomorrow. So, can you put the link up again? Yes, I can. There you go. So, it also should be in the description. But, yeah, that's going to be it. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. I don't think there's anything else I need to talk about. Also, anime channel's linked down in the description below if you're interested. It's on My Hero Academia because the second episode comes out tomorrow. So there'll be a video about that. Good night, bye, or good morning, depending on where you live, or good afternoon. Okay, I'm actually going to end it. I'll see you later.